KKK members in political positions and a growing group of black freedom fighters. But today, James tried to blend in. Just another bystander, a normal guy who had brought his daughter to witness a historical event. Just any white dad who happened to have a revolver and FBI credentials in his wallet. The truth was, James couldn't be just a bystander. A special agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigation was never off duty, and an event like this had layers of possible intrigue. His wife would be furious if she knew he'd brought Lisa with him. She thought they were going to the park. "Here he comes." James lifted Lisa onto his shoulders. She patted the top of his head, bouncing up and down with the cheers erupting around them. "See that man? The one in the middle? The man with the big hat?" Lisa leaned down toward his ear. The girl was hat-obsessed. She'd wanted to break out her Easter bonnet today, but his wife wanted it saved for Easter Sunday. "Not that one. The shorter one with the red necktie." He lifted his camera with one hand and snapped a picture, then advanced the film and snapped another. "I see him," she said, bouncing again. "He's an important man. A very good writer and speaker." James took pictures as they watched the progression down the street. Benjamin Gray was surrounded by marchers holding signs, the cry for freedom and equality on their lips. The crowd took up singing, "We Shall Overcome." Benjamin Gray carried a Bible under his arm and slapped his hands together as he joined in the singing. Lisa wiggled on James's shoulders, trying to slide down just as he spotted his partner, Agent Peter Hughes, up a block and across the street. "Want down, Daddy," Lisa said. The marchers made a sharp turn and moved into the square where Gray and other leaders would speak to the crowd. James set Lisa on the ground, holding onto her arm, but she tugged away from him. "Wait," he called, weaving through the crowd after the blonde head. James watched as Lisa stopped a few feet from a little black girl close to her age who sat on a cylindrical concrete seat. The girl stared back at Lisa, then smiled when his daughter waved. Lisa clambered up the seat, pushing higher with her toes. It seemed that thoughts of parades and important men were pushed aside by the more interesting distraction of a potential playmate. "I'm 4. Lisa said as she held up 3 fingers, then the 4th. James didn't hear the other girl, but saw her show Lisa 4 fingers back. A nearby woman in a large white hat kept a watchful eye from an adjacent, slightly taller bench. "Can I take a picture?" he asked her. She leaned back, studying him, and then the 2 girls, before winking and breaking into a smile. "Go right ahead," she said, and returned to watching the progression of marchers as they looped from behind them to curve around James toward the central square at his back. He clicked several photos, struck by the poignancy of the images. These 2 little girls, one white and one black, sitting side by side, were the symbol of today's event. James snapped another picture as the 2 girls leaned close, smiling and talking as if already friends. A gunshot pierced the air, then another. James jumped to shield Lisa as he grabbed his gun. He moved the 2 girls directly behind him. His eyes jumped around the crowded plaza behind him, where the shots had come from. The rally turned into instant chaos, with people running in all directions. The black girl's mother screamed at James, hitting him with her purse as she reached for her child. "It's okay. I'm FBI." He flipped out his wallet, with the large letters clearly visible, but the woman continued to cry out, gloved hands at her mouth. James passed the child to her, and they were immediately enveloped into the crowd and out of sight. "They shot him! Help, please, help!" someone screamed. Through the commotion, James glimpsed a man on the ground. Beside the body, a Bible lay, covered in blood. James pushed forward with Lisa held against his chest. "Close your eyes," he demanded. The faces around him reflected terror and confusion. As he turned toward the man on the ground, James was certain that Benjamin Gray was already dead. November.